Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to today's webinar and a very happy new year to everyone. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here today, whether this is your first webinar with us or you are a returning participant. We are so excited to share how Zoho WorkDrive is revolutionizing how industries manage their workflows. So before we get started, let's have a quick check and a quick introduction here. So here I have Monisha with me, who's a product expert who will be giving us a live demo on today's topic of the webinar. So now let's imagine a single platform where your team can collaborate securely, store documents, and also streamline work. This is what WorkDrive offers you. So from small teams to global enterprises, WorkDrive empowers organizations to take control of their data with ease and efficiency. So today we'll take you on a journey to discover how WorkDrive supports various industries and how this can be solving the day-to-day problems in every sector. And we've got live demos to bring these features to life. So let's dive in and explore the agenda for today. So our focus for today is transforming industries, introducing WorkDrive for every sector. So we'll showcase how WorkDrive caters to industries like, say, finance, legal, manufacturing, and more. The subtitle really says it all. Secure document storage and seamless collaboration for every industry. Whether it's managing portfolios, ensuring compliance, or streamlining manufacturing workflows, WorkDrive has tailored solutions to meet your specific needs. And here's the exciting part. This is just one of the many industry-focused webinars we'll be hosting every month going forward. And we'll dive into how WorkDrive can make a difference in industries across the board. So we'll be hosting webinars for each industry and use case specific going forward this year. And we have also got some exciting news about the upcoming features and upcoming updates about the WorkDrive's next version. So now let's look at what's coming up in today's session. So we have the introduction first, and then we'll be discussing a sample use case on each industry, finance, legal, and manufacturing. And we also have a poll at the last, followed by a Q&A session. Let's get started with the very first one, finance teams. So let's kick things off with finance teams. So managing portfolios, generating reports, and presenting audit findings require precision and speed. WorkDrive steps in as your go-to tool for advanced search that helps you to find the crucial portfolio documents and retrieve it in seconds using the keywords and metadata associated with each of the documents. And we have Snap, which helps you to do a presentation, and you can turn financial reports into presentation and ready visuals by recording yourself with an audio or video. And we also have data template, which you can make use of to categorize and organize your files with custom metadata. So here comes a quick demo on how this can be done, and which will be done by Monisha. So over to you, Monisha.
Hi everyone, believe who are using WorkDrive or who doesn't know, this is the WorkDrive page where you can see the list of files and folders. So here we have the folder structure where you can organize your folders into team folders. You can also categorize your folder structure based on departments like finance, legal, like that. So here we'll be talking about first how we can create the team folders. So first, to create a team folder, you have two ways. You can either have your team folders to be shared with all users in your organization. It can be a public team folder in which you can organize some general agenda or general notices, or you can also keep your team folders as private. So only some selected members of departments such as finance, legal, these are some confidential, they handle with confidential documents. So you can even create private team folders to organize those confidential documents in your organization. So here we have already created team folders, as you can see, legal, finance, and other portfolio management documents. So coming with the portfolio management document, we first will begin creating a bit advanced search. So WorkDrive has the advanced search capability. Here we can also search with keyword, and we can also associate data templates, and we can also implement data templates to search our files. So first is, what is data template? Data template is will help you organize your files, and also it's just a tag, a label that you can associate to your files and folders so that you can quickly search whenever required, so that you can have easy access to your files. So the first step is to create a data template. So the data templates can be created from the admin console of WorkDrive. Here is the admin console of WorkDrive, where you can see the data templates tab. The green button here will help you to create a data template. You can just give any name to your data template based on your requirements, like portfolio management files, software development files. As you can see, we have already created few data templates. And here we'll be showcasing you how you can associate data templates for your project documents. So here you can associate fields, you can add fields to your data templates. So the data templates that I've created here, we have chosen these fields, and you can also further mandate these fields to your data template. Once the data template creation is over, the next part is to associate data templates, which has to be done from your file and folder directory. So here I'm going to this real estate portfolios. We have few files, and just have to select a file or folder, click on more actions, go to organize and associate data templates. So since we're talking about a project document, we can associate project data template here, project management. You just have to select a date so that you can at least have a completion name that can help you to find when this project has to be completed. And next would be, what is the current status of this project, whether it's in planning, execution, or initialization, or you're just monitoring and control, or is it closed? You can associate data templates like this for easy recognition. Once that is done, you just have to click on associate. So we can associate even from more and from organize button, or you can just simply select any file and click on data templates icon here on the right and associate the data templates. Here we're done with associating the data templates. The associated data template would look something like this. So you can see when the task is to be completed, or what is the status of this file or the project. You can even, whenever you search for this particular file, if you do not even know the file name, you can just click on the search option on data templates, and then if you remember what data template you have associated or what label you have given for that file or folder, just click on that data template name. The file will be listed out. You can further add criteria for this data template, like project status, whether it is what is the status of the file, and you can add any number criteria here. So when I search for this would only list me out those files that has been associated with this particular data template. So not only this, we can also search a file with its key name. Let's say I have a file in my finance team folder. When I'm just searching with name mutual funds, right? So this key name search would help me list out only particular file that I am searching for. So this helps if you do not remember a file name, but just remember a certain content within the file. So when I search for mutual funds, it helped me out to search the desired file I was looking for. And I search this using the keyword search. I hope this is clear. Now, let's say I have created this file. This is an investment report I have worked on, and I need to discuss this with my peers. And I have added certain insights, which has to be cascaded to my entire team. So if I'm not available tomorrow, but my team needs to review this and they do not know, and if they are not able to contact me, I can even make a verbal note for this file by using WorkDrive Snap. So the WorkDrive Snaps help you to record your audio or video so that you can have a clarification or a detailed note of the file you have worked on. So you just have to click on a new button, click on recording, go to screen recording or video recording. If you just want to have a screen recording, you just have to click on screen recording. You just have to click the file, and then you can start recording. So once I started recording about the file, I just have to stop recording, and this recording will be uploaded within the WorkDrive itself. So I hope this was clear.
Great. So thank you so much for a complete walkthrough on a sample use case that can be addressed for the financial industry ownership. So now let's move on to the next industry type. That's the use case that we're going to discuss for the legal firms. So in general, legal firms manage compliance documents and contracts. And I'm sure that this is not a small task, but with WorkDrive, it's all about automation and control. So here is what you can do. We have webhooks, so you can set workflows to send a notification in any desired messaging platform that you have. So here today, we're going to talk about the notification that you can send from WorkDrive to Zoho Click whenever a file or a folder is shared to a specific team folder. That is for the share action, how you're going to get notification. So that is something that we're going to show you today. And we're going to show you about the detailed activity report that you can, that the legal firm can take, because they keep auditing all the activities since there are a lot of confidential documents involved in it. So we are going to show how you can export a detailed activity report for each action or each work that's getting done within WorkDrive. So every action is being monitored and it can be used for a future audit purpose. That we're going to show. And also we are going to introduce to the workflows that we planning to release by hopefully by next month. So since it's almost ready, we are just excited to show you how this is going to come up and how this is going to help you solve some basic workflows to start with. And later on, you can move on with a lot of workflows based on trigger actions. So that is what we're going to show you today. And over to Monisha. So Monisha will be showing you the actual use case on how this can be worked on. And also to add on to this, in case if you're interested in testing the workflows, you can always write to us to our support email address. Now over to Monisha to show you in live how these things work for a legal firm. Over to you, Monisha.
Thank you for the heads up, Sini. So here we'll be first showing you how you can create webhooks first. So let's say you have a legal team folder, and as an admin of the legal team folder, you want to get notified of the files and folders that has been shared within the legal team folder. In that case, what you can do, you can just simply go to the admin console and you have to go to the apps here. And first, to create a webhook, you first have to create a custom app. And using this new custom app button, you can just create a custom app. And for this use case, to get the notifications for the sharing that is happening within the legal team folder, we have already created a webhook. So the webhook that is created using the custom app will be this. And to configure this, you have this help page already hyperlinked within the WorkDrive itself. So this has the detailed steps that helps you guide how you can create a custom app, and from where you can get this client name, homepage URL, authorized redirects, client ID, client secret, which we have configured here. And for webhooks, so here, since Click is our mode for receiving the notification, we have created a bot within Zoho Click. The bot can be created right by navigating to your profile ID here, profile icon. You can see this bots and tools. When you just click on the bots and tools and click here, you can see here the API endpoint URL that has been taken to configure this webhook and the incoming webhook endpoint. So this is what we have taken and we have configured here to receive the notifications. Since we are receiving the notifications for the events within the team folder, we have chosen team folder as the webhook events. We have customized this event as file shared or folder shared. Customization means we can add events from here and we'll be getting the list of events like this. So the webhook can be triggered for if your customized app supports webhook, so you can connect your WorkDrive to your customized app to receive notifications. And within our help page, you can also see what all events are covered to receive the notifications. So that's given within our help document itself. So once this is chosen, we'll go back to the webhook page. Here I'll be sharing a file and we'll be receiving an instant notification for this file. Let's say I'm sharing a file to a team member. So this file has been shared with view access to my team member, and within the click bot, I have received this notification. So this was the bot that was created, and we have received a notification just now on sharing a file. So simple, so that you get instant alerts about the events happening to your team folder. So not just sharing the file, you can also configure notification settings for any file download or any uploads, so you can customize that way. So since we have seen how the webhook works, now we'll go to the workflow. So the first part would be creating workflows. So it's review, approval, and review approval workflow we have right now. And as Sini mentioned, we are currently enabling workflows based on requests. And for that, you need to send us an email to support@zohowworkdrive.com, giving a complete view of your workflow so that we can check and enable this from the backend. And this is expected to be released soon. We'll be announcing that, and you'll be getting the announcement once the workflow is released publicly for all. Now, to create the workflow, you have to click on the new button, and you'll get two options: automatic and manual. Automatic workflow will be triggered once you upload a file. So as you see, when a file is uploaded, automatically send it for review and save a copy once the file is approved. So when you go for manual, you would have to initiate the workflow manually for that file. Whatever you upload, or if the file is already existing, you have to initiate the workflow on your own. So now we have created workflow manually. So I'll show you. This is the review workflow we have. So this would look similar to data templates where you can add fields. So for this review workflow, we have added these kind of fields. You can also see the design workflow here. So it is a blueprint how this review workflow will be triggered. So the workflow will be started. It will be sent for review. So you can make changes, you can waiting, and it will be awaited till the review is done. I click for waiting for review. You can see what all action will be triggered. You can set review date, instant action. This will be done. So if you have reviewed the file, the next action will be the review will be completed. If the file has got some changes and the reviewer has given you added some comments, then the file will be under review status only, and you would have to make changes to the file, and you can initiate the workflow. Within the design workflow, once you can see, you can enable the workflow from here. Coming back to the file folder listing, let's say I want to upload this, I want to initiate a review for this file. I just have to select the file, click on start workflow. I'm taking a review workflow here. I have to enter the reviewer's email address. There's a brief note. I have to select a date so that the reviewer will be known, and the review date will be finalized till when they will be given a task till when this should be reviewed. Once done, I just have to initiate it. So when I open this file, I can see workflow will be shown here. And if I want, I can also view the blueprint for this workflow from here. So you can see your workflow, the given task after creating the workflow from here. So this is the workflow dashboard where you can see in your team folders and my folders listing itself on the left panel. And you can see if you've been given a task to review, you can see it here listed. And you can also see the workflows that are initiated by you. Active workflows will be shown here, and the completed workflows will be shown under this tab. I hope it's clear. Now, let's say a legal team folder admin wants to have the actions to be viewed. Like he wants to have a report to know all the events that was done within this legal team folder. He can have this, he can get this report generated from the admin console. So within the WorkDrive admin console, we have the activity tab where we can choose the activity that has occurred for entire organization for the files and folders within WorkDrive, or we can pick any specific team folder, or we can also choose a particular team folder or the team member's name, so that we can have a detailed report on their recent actions or actions that was done by them on a particular date or period. So let's say I am choosing this legal team folder and I want to view the events done by all the members. So I have chosen all the members here. So these are the events that you can see. File folders, for the files and folders you can see upload, create, download. For sharing you can see share, remove share, modified share. So like these are the events that you can see. So if I can choose the range, like for which period I want to see, last 7 days, 30 days, yesterday, or I can even choose custom range, where I would have to choose the date range by, let's say, 1st December, and I can choose it to 31st December, like that. I have to click on this generate button. So once this is done, you will be notified. So once the report is generated, you just have to click on the export button if you want to export this document. So once you click on this export button, this export will be scheduled, and once the complete report is generated, and you can see this saved under in your WorkDrive itself under my folder, like this. The activity report that has been generated by you will be saved in a CSV file format within your WorkDrive's my folder. So you can always use this for your legal teams or the compliance documents. So next, Sini will be leading us to our next segment.
Yes, thank you so much for the complete use case explanation for the legal firms, Mohammed. So now we are moving on to the next industry that we're going to see for the day, which is manufacturing industry. So here is how manufacturing industries can make use of WorkDrive to cater their needs in terms of document management and collaboration. And in most of the cases, the manufacturing industries use an installed app to edit their manufacturing designs. Maybe let's take, for example, it can be a CAD file to designing their product. So we'll see how they can use WorkDrive to store and edit documents directly from WorkDrive using an installed app in the device. And also we'll be seeing how easy it is to scan a hard copy of the documents that they get for their invoices, or in case if there is any document that they receive for the manufacturing products design, that can be easily converted into a soft copy. So these are the two main cases that you're going to see for the day with regards to manufacturing industry. So yes, here comes Monisha to give us a quick walkthrough on how this can be solved.
So all right, so first we'll see how you can edit your files, non-native files from WorkDrive using WorkDrive Genie. So we have already installed WorkDrive Genie in our system. So the first thing would be how you can open the file. So let's say I am going to this manufacturing department where I have design files in a folder. Now I just have to choose a particular file, and when I click this more options, I'll get options to open the file with the this native file app tool. So for the CAD, if you're using any CAD software, you can open it with the CAD software, and the file will be opened in your system like this, which you can edit it. Once you have edited the file, you can close the file, and the changes will be synced to cloud. Sync means the changes, whatever you have made, will be saved to your cloud. And again, when you have to open the file, you just have to open the file like this using the open with option to edit it again. Now, next comes is our email in feature, where we just have to, let's say you have scanned documents and you want to, you have this hard copies as you want to digitize those documents. So you just have to scan it using the scanners available in your office, or if you have some field executives who need to upload the files to your WorkDrive team folder from any field, so that they can just click on they just have to use this email address. So for each and every team folder, you can see a unique email address within the settings itself. You just have to allow this so that the files will be sent to this WorkDrive email address. So this will be a unique email address for each and every team folder that is created in your WorkDrive. So you can configure this email address to your scanners which is available in your office, so that you can anytime you just have to choose the team folder location. And if you do not want want the files to be landed in this particular folder, you can also change the location. So you can also change the location like this. You can just choose the team folder which you want, and clicking on the select button, you can have your files landed to any folders, subfolders within the team folder. So this was the file I had. This is one of the file we had uploaded some time back, which was upload using the link option. Now next comes in so this is all we have covered right now, how you can open the non-native files and how you can do the email in using WorkDrive. So I hope this is clear to all.
Right, that's great. So thank you so much for the quick demo on this, Manisha. And so with this, we have come almost towards the end of this session. So we are happy that we were able to deliver an insightful webinar for the day. And in case if you have any webinar in mind, you can also raise that. We can definitely work on it and give a detailed webinar on the topic that we choose. So feel free to reach us out at any time. We just a call away or an email away. And we work 24/7 via email support and live chat support. For phone supports, we work 24/5. So you can always reach us out to any suggestion, feedback, or queries. So thank you so much for such an impactful webinar session and being an active participant throughout the session. And we hope you enjoyed the session. So thank you so much, everyone. And we look forward to seeing you in the upcoming webinar. So once again, thank you all, and you all have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much all. Have a good day.